I'll just start, anybody else that's joining in can join in late, but I know, as I was mentioning before, this was a bit of this week is really, it's really stressful. And I always think of at election time, when I was getting certified to teach yoga, I was required to do a certain amount of meditation classes. So I went to this place in the city, and the yogi that was leading it, he had mentioned, why is everybody, it was charged in the room. And he talked about how we wait for these big things in life to make us happy or sad. And yet we have things that are going on every day that affect us, and we don't necessarily give as much notice. So I always think about it this time of the year because it's easy for me to say that, but I get caught up in all of the excitement and the highs and the lows. But it is good because I think one of the things that I don't really talk about as much on these classes, but a yoga philosophy that I really gravitate to is this idea of, it's called santosha. Santosha meaning like kind of contentment. And a good way of putting this is, it's not happiness, which it gets mixed up with. You can be content and experience these highs and lows in life, but you have that center. I'm simplifying, but that's the thing that we got to strive for all the time, is this kind of straight path of contentment, because if we're content, it's easier to handle this type of highs, lows, everything that life brings at you. And I struggle with it. And santosha, I always keep coming back to it, wanting to achieve it, but it's really, really difficult when life's passing you by. So I figured we'd try and kind of focus on it starting here right now, because we do this at the mat a lot, right? We sit there and we're saying, I can do this, I can get there, but we're not watching the journey on how to get there. We're just trying to find that end result, because if we get there, then we're happy. But if we're content all the way and say, we can do this, yes, we're gonna be happy, or we might be disappointed, but we can kind of go back to that center and say, life is just gonna move on, and I'm gonna be better for it here. So let's start with some balancing. I'm gonna start with breath work. I don't usually do a lot, but we'll do a pranayama work for balance. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pointer finger and our middle finger, and we're gonna take and curl it down. So our thumb and our last two fingers are up, right? So for balance, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the last two fingers and seal off our left side of our nose. And we're gonna take an inhale through the right side of our nose, hold it in, and then change over, sealing the right side with your thumb and exhaling through the left. Inhale through the left, seal it off, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, seal it off, exhale through the left. I should have mentioned, please be seated. I'm doing this so you can see me. Inhale. You can close your eyes. Seal it off. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Seal it off. Exhale through the left. Last time. Inhale through the left. Seal off the left side. Exhale through the right. So stay here. I'm going to go and sit down so that we can just marinate, let it go, and breathe normally now, and see what that's done through your body to find if it's been a bit of a calming effect here, right? So we're just starting off class, trying to find that balance. See the difference that the breath work did for your entire well-being. Let's do that again. So we're going to take the pointer finger and the middle finger down, and then keep the last two fingers up with the thumb. Going to seal off the left side with the last two fingers. Take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Seal it off. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Seal that side off. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Seal it off. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Seal it off. Exhale through the right. One last round. Inhale through the right. Seal it off. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. And exhale through the right. Start to let it go and breathe normally here. Find that sense. I love this breath because I do feel that sense of contentment. It's a great thing to do during the day if you're stressed out at work or if you feel like life is overwhelming. This is a breath to do. So start breathing even deeper. Really starting to focus on the inhales and exhales here. As your sit bones reach into the ground or into your towel or block. Dropping your shoulders. Expanding up. With every inhale, exhaling completely, but keeping this long spine. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Gently open your eyes. Take a deep breath in as you extend your legs out. Flex your feet. And then just walk forward just a bit, keeping your spine straight. Nothing crazy here, just taking a deep breath in for a few breaths. Exhale. Looking down the length of your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your fingertips back to the sides. And then cross your legs. Do it, cross your legs differently so that the other foot, a leg is on top or in front than it was at the beginning of class. I think mine might have been different. I don't know which one I was on. Deep breath in here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and then stretch out your legs again. Take your fingertips by your sides and then just walk forward. We're not going into the full Paschimottanasana yet. We're just finding our seat and then flexing our feet as we look down the length of our nose. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. I'm just going to remove the towel from the bottom here. And then let's look at this wide angle pose for a second. So again, this might feel pretty tight at the beginning of class, but try and find your seat. You might need that towel still to make sure that your hips roll instead of like slumping into your lower back, right? So you want a solid seat on your sit bones. Let's just take a gentle twist to the left. We're going to take our right hand behind us for support and breathe here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Nice long spine. Inhale 3. Exhale. Go ahead and take your feet together into Baddha Konasana. And again, if you feel tight, that's going to be normal. We're just getting warmed up here and a little limber. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and wide legs, right? Wherever you're at in your practice. And we're going to take it to the other side. So we're going to take those left fingertips behind you. And then we're just going to twist to the other side here. Deep breath in. Exhale. Stay even on your sit bones. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. And exhale. Go ahead. Cross your legs this time. Come to your hands and knees for a second. Okay. So make sure your wrists and shoulders are in line with each other and your knees are just right behind your sit bone. tuck your toes under, and then take your right foot out behind you. And then take your left hand out in front of you. You can stay here. If you want to lift that flexed foot, that's fine. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Go ahead and place both your hand and your knee on the floor. Untuck your toes. Let's come into child's pose here. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Coming back to your hands and knees. Right? Now we're sticking that left leg out behind us and then taking our right hand out in front of us. Deep breath 1. Exhale. You can lift it if you want. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Place that hand on the floor. Knee comes to the floor. Sit back, coming into child's pose. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. So go ahead and spread your fingers really wide. Really paste your knuckles into the ground. Think about your elbows reaching to the inside of your elbows, reaching towards the front of your mat. So you're rotating in with those. Tuck your toes under. Coming into this puppy dog stretch. Plugging your shoulders into your shoulder sockets as you start to take your hips up to the sky, engaging your belly. So don't lock out your knees here. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. I'm going to switch it up just a second, right? You can come to your knees to do this, or if you want, you can bend both elbows evenly towards the mat. So you might have to come to your knees and adjust, totally fine. If you have shoulder issues, be careful, right? We're coming into this dolphin pose, which is a downward facing dog with their forearms on the ground. So it's going to adjust it a little bit. Deep breath 1. You'll feel your belly engage fully here. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. You can come to your knees again and adjust as we come back into a regular downward facing dog. Or you're going to lift off evenly, right? So try not to lift off one by one because it might be hard on your shoulders if you do that. So you can always come to your knees and adjust. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly come to the front of your mats and just hang here and let it go. Keep your knees just slightly bent. Swing it out. Let this whole week go and look to a new week. And when you're ready, we're going to start to stack each vertebrae on top of each other as we start to roll it up to stand and taking our arms up to the sky. Keep dropping your shoulders. So stay here for a second. Lift your toes off the ground, right? Feel your four corners of both feet just paste in evenly. So that automatically engages your legs. Tailbone's reaching for the floor. You're engaging your belly. Your lower ribs are just slightly tucking under. So you're not just thrusting them out here. You're really having a solid stance. Keep dropping your shoulders, but shoot those fingers up to the sky. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Deep breath 2. Exhale. Keep dropping those shoulders. Inhaling 3. And exhale. Place those toes on the ground and then come down into Tadasana, mountain pose. So you can stay with your feet hip distance apart, or you can put both your big toes together with your heels slightly apart. Whatever works for you. Finding your Tadasana, taking your hands together at your chest. Should be at the top of your mat if you're not there already. Deep breath in as we take our arms up to the sky. Full exhale. Come on down to the ground. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale, step back. Knees, chest, and chin. Coming down to the ground. Inhale, slither through baby cobra. Shoelace sides the feet press into the ground. Exhale, coming up into downward facing dog. Inhaling here. Exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees, squeeze all the breath out, and slowly start to walk to the front of the mat. Inhaling, looking up to a flat back. Exhaling into the legs. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Deep breath in here. And then exhale, Tadasana. Changing it up, bending our knees, circling our arms up to the sky. Utkatasana. Staying here for a few breaths. So don't just jut that tailbone out. We're taking that tailbone towards the ground and dropping our shoulders. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Full breath in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Go ahead and come up to Tadasana. Exhale here. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Full exhale as you come on down to the ground. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale. Yogi's choice, you can always come to child's pose or downward facing dog. Or if you want to come to plank position, you can drop your knees, chest, and chin. Or chaturanga. Lots of options. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. You can take your knees to the ground or just place your forearms on the mat. However you come back into this, you're going to come into this dolphin pose. So it's a downward facing dog from your feet up to your shoulders, and then you're dropping your forearms to the ground. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Deep breath 2. Exhale. Deep breath 3. Exhale. Go ahead and drop your knees to the ground if you need to, or come back into regular downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Bend your knees, squeeze all the breath out, and start to slowly walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Deep breath in as we start to come into Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Bend a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale 3. So listen carefully here. We're going to start to straighten, but take that right foot off the ground and extend it in front of us. Foot is flexed. Drop those arms to the ground. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Place that foot on the ground. Start to circle your arms up to the sky. Utkatasana. Exhale. Let's take that other foot off the ground. Flex it. Whoa. Find a place in front of you to focus on. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Go ahead and place that foot on the ground. Utkatasana here. Inhale, and then exhale, come on up to Tadasana. Center your breath. Taking a few breaths here. On your next inhale, we're going to circle your arms up to the sky. Full exhale, come on down to the ground. Inhale, look up to a flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So you can drop your knees to the ground, take your forearms down to the ground, and then come back into this dolphin pose, right? So moving on, try to take a step forward with your right foot and maybe a step forward with your left foot. And then keep this tightened up downward deep V that we have going on and feel your belly super engaged. Inhale. Exhaling 1. The steps in are not mandatory. Inhaling. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Go ahead and step it back out. And then if you need to take your knees to the ground, come on back up, downward facing dog. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhaling. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Bend your knees, squeeze all the breath out, and step or jump to the front of your mats. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale into the legs. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Bend your knees, circle your arms up to the sky. Utkatasana. Coming back into balancing here, right? Inhale, start to take that right foot up and extend it. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale, use your belly. Inhaling 3. Exhale, listen carefully. You're going to bend that knee. We're going to start to come into warrior 3. So this is what it's going to look like. Standing that leg, great place for blocks, or use a wall if you need it, right? Use that belly to keep your balance. Flex that back foot. Hips are even. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Bend both knees, coming back into Utkatasana, circling your arms up to the sky. Taking a couple breaths here, recentering, refocusing. On your next inhale, we're going to take and straighten those knees, and then extend on the exhale with that left foot. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhaling 3. Inhale as you bend your knee, and then exhale. Start to extend that left leg towards the back of the mat. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Bend both knees. Step that foot on the ground. Utkatasana. Exhale. Tadasana. So taking a few breaths in Tadasana here. Refocusing. Inhale. Take your arms up to the sky. Full exhale. Come on down to the ground. Inhale. Looking up to a flat back. Exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Coming back into dolphin, starting to take your forearms to the ground. Deep breath here. If you want, go ahead and start to take a foot in on both feet. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale, moving on. Take that right foot up to the sky if you have it. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Keep your hips even. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Foot comes to the back to the floor. Taking that left foot up off the floor. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. You're going to find heat coming through your body here. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale, place that foot on the ground, coming back into downward facing dog, stepping it out. Inhale, exhaling 1, child's pose always an option here. Inhaling 2, exhale, inhaling 3, exhale. Go ahead and bend your knees, squeeze all the breath out, and step or jump to the front of your mats. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale into the legs. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Utkatasana here. Good, step back a little bit as I extend my legs. I'm going to face you guys. Bending deeply here. And then drop your arms as you extend that right leg, right? Taking a deep breath here. Exhale, coming into warrior 3 on the right side. Keeping those hips even the whole time. So breathing here, deep breath 1. Exhale. Deep breath 2. Exhale. Deep breath 3. Exhale. Keep extending through that heel as we start to drop it to the floor. Coming into high lunge. Knees over the second and third toe of that front foot. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Both legs are working like crazy. Inhale. Exhale 3. Fingertips come to the ground. Circle that back foot down. Coming into warrior 1. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Listen carefully. We're going to step to the front of our mats. Coming back to the Utkatasana, right? We got the left side. Breathing here, finding our center. So sometimes these leg lifts, you just want them to be over with, so make sure you use your full breaths, right? Inhale, start to take that foot off the ground. Extend that leg, hips are even. Exhale, we're gonna come back into warrior 3 for a few breaths here. Inhale, exhaling 1. Inhale, Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Keep extending through that heel. Coming into high lunge with control. Inhale, taking your arms up to the sky. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Fingertips come to the floor. Circle that back foot down. Inhale, coming into warrior 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior 2. Looking over that middle finger here. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Is that knee over the second and third toes? Just take a glance. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. We're going to take a deep breath in. Coming to the front of the mat. Exhale. Utkatasana. Inhale. Tadasana. Inhale. Circle your arms up to the sky. Full exhale. Coming down to the ground. Inhale. Looking up to a flat back. Exhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale. Upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. So switching it up just a little bit. This time, we're going to take a step in regular down dog, right? We're going to take our heels up to the sky. And then you're going to push the mat away with your hands. So you're really just firing up here. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Deep breath 2. Exhale. Deep breath 3. Exhale. Take that step back into regular down dog. Heels are reaching for the floor. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Bend your knees, squeeze all the breath out, and step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhaling the legs. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, exhale, Utkatasana. Finding your center here. Inhale, lift that leg. Exhale. Inhale, coming into warrior 3 on the, actually it's the left side now that I think about it, right? It's your right leg moving back. And then coming into high lunge, deep breath here. Full exhale. Fingertips come to the floor, and then circle that back foot down. Next inhale, we're coming up into warrior 1 for a breath. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Straighten that front knee. Exhale for a second. Inhale. Go ahead and reach to the front of the mat. Exhale, coming into triangle pose. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Go ahead and come on up from this triangle pose. We're going to take our feet and we're going to parallel them for a second, right? And then we're going to take them out at a 45-degree angle and come into goddess. So our tailbone's reaching for the floor. And then we're just going to come into goddess here with our arms in goddess arms here. Bending deeply, deep breath 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale, trying to rip the mat apart with your feet here. Inhaling 3. Exhale. With control, so you pretend there's resistance like sandbags on your thighs as you start to come on up, trying to press the mat away with your feet. Exhaling, coming into warrior 2 on the left side. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, forearm comes to that left thigh. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2, just opening it up. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, Utkatasana. We got the other side, right? As I face you, we're going to take that left foot up off the ground. And then exhale here. Inhale, exhale, coming into warrior 3. Inhale, exhale, coming into high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, fingertips come to the floor. Circle that back foot down, coming into warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, start to straighten that front knee. Exhale, reach for the front of the mat. and then start to tip it over into your triangle pose. Really opening up the chest to the sky. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Inhale, coming up to stand. Exhale. Parallel your feet for just a second. And then exhale, take your feet out at a 45-degree angle as we come back into goddess. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhaling 3. Coming back up into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse the warrior, opening up through this right side here as you try to shine your chest to the sky. Exhale, now we're reversing that in the opposite direction. So now we're gonna try and shine our left side up, right? So we're twisting from that left side. Inhale, exhaling 1. Inhale, exhaling 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, go ahead and reverse the warrior again. And then exhale, coming to the front of your mats. Utkatasana here. And then exhale, Tadasana. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Inhale, circle your arms up to the sky. Full exhale as you come on down to the ground. Inhale, look up to a flat back. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga, knees, chest and chin. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now listen carefully. We're going to step our feet in as much as, it's not a whole foot, but like a step in on both feet, right? Lift your heels. So you're going to feel your belly super activated. Keep pressing the mat away with your hands. Listen carefully. Take that right foot up to the sky, flexing the foot. And then keep this V going as you start to take your knee to your chest. Inhale. Exhaling 1. A lot of work here. Inhaling. Exhaling 2. Keep lifting that left heel off the floor. Inhale. Exhale 3. Go ahead and lengthen that leg and then place it on the ground. Drop your heels in for a breather and then lift them up again. Inhale. Take that left foot up to the sky. Keep flexing that foot as you bend your knee to your chest, keeping your hips even. Lots of work. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Extend that left leg. Exhale it down. Take your heels to the ground. And then step it back into your regular downward facing dog. You can take a child's pose here, or we can breathe here for a few breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Bend your knees, squeeze all the breath out, and step or jump to the front of your mats. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. Exhale into the legs. Inhale, circle your arms into the sky. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, bend your knees, circle your arms up to the sky. Utkatasana. Exhale, start to lift that knee and then extend that front leg. Inhale here. Exhale, we're coming into warrior 3 for just a breath. Inhale here, and then exhale, coming into high lunge. With grace and control. Inhale, exhale, fingertips come to the floor. Circle that back foot down, popping right up in warrior 1 on your next inhale. Exhale. Inhale, start to open it up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale here. And then exhale. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, reach for the front of your mat. And then twist from the belly as we come into triangle pose. Don't lock out that front knee, just a little bit of a micro bend. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, parallel your feet. Inhale, go ahead and take it out at a 45-degree angle with both feet. And then exhale, coming into goddess, right? So let's take our arms out here. And then start to, what we're doing is we're keeping our stance, tailbones reaching for the ground, and we're just gonna take that left arm to that left thigh, and then really support ourselves with both legs here. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Keep bending evenly. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. And exhale. Take your arms out. And then on your next inhale, exhaling it to the other side. So try to keep your hips even as possible here. Twisting from the belly. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Remember, finding contentment. Inhale. Exhaling 3. Even if something's a struggle. Coming back into goddess arms. Inhale. Straighten with resistance. Exhale. Start to bring it back out. Warrior 2. Inhale. Bend deeply in that front knee as we take it and reverse the warrior. Exhale. Coming into an extended side angle here. And then just opening it up further. So the knee is still over the second and third toes of that front foot. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, Utkatasana at the front of your mat. So we still got the other side, right? Inhale. Exhale, extend that left foot. Feeling it right here and your leg is solid. Both legs are solid. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhaling here. Exhale, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips come to the ground. Circle that back foot down. Coming up into warrior 1. Inhaling here. Exhale, opening it up. Warrior 2. Inhale, start to straighten that front leg. Exhale, reach for the front of the mat. Twist from the belly as we come into triangle pose. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhaling 3. Inhale, come on up over straight legs. Exhale, parallel your feet. Inhale, bring them out to a 45-degree angle. And then exhale, let's come into goddess. Extend your arms. Inhale, coming up and over that right side. Keeping our hips even as we look under our left armpit. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Coming and bringing it out to stand. And then exhaling on to the other side. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Remember, rotating from the waist. Inhaling. Exhaling 3. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to goddess. And then straighten through the knees. Go ahead and take it out to warrior 2 on the right side. Deep breath in here. And then reverse the warrior. Exhale, coming into extended side angle. Looking under that left armpit. Inhaling. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, stepping it to the front of your mat, coming into Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. So we're probably nice and warm right now. So now's a good time. I'm not going into the full, you're gonna get the idea of it. So we're gonna come back into that front sequence again, but we're gonna pause. We're gonna try something a little new. If you're next to people, you might wanna pull apart a little bit and or if you're next to an object, and I'll tell you what. We're doing like just the beginning of handstand, but we're not doing a full handstand. We're just getting the idea of how our body works when we're trying to get into a handstand, right? So let's go ahead and come into this Tadasana and then looking up with our hands in the air. Full exhale as we bring it down to the ground. Inhale, looking up to a flat back. And then exhale, let's go through our flow. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. So, for the first part, we're going to take our right foot up to the sky, and then exhale, we're just going to step it about halfway up through the mat, right? We're all built differently, so I don't like to give an exact position, but we're just taking it so we have kind of a solid stance here as we're pressing away with the mat. And then what we're doing is, you're just going to take that, this is your practice, right? taking an inhale with the leg up, straightening that right leg, and then exhale, bring it down. Your belly will be working like crazy. So inhale, take that leg up, and you're straightening through both legs. Exhale, bringing it down. Inhale, keep your hips even, and then exhale. Go ahead and step back. We're gonna come back into child's pose here. I'm just taking a breather, right? Because it's a lot of work when you're doing this the correct way. So remember, you're keeping your hips super even. The work is coming from the belly. That bent leg is your launch, but as you launch, you keep your hips even. So I will do the other side, and then we'll move on, right? So just stepping the feet in just a bit, and then taking that left leg up, and then placing it about halfway up the mat. Mine is about a third of the way up from my back foot, right? Pressing like crazy through the knuckles of my hand. I'm just straightening through that left leg, and then popping my right leg up to the sky. Exhale down. Inhale evenly. Exhale down. Inhale, 3. Exhale down. Go ahead and step back. Coming into child's pose. So breathing in child's pose, and remember, it's a lot of core work. So if you feel like you're sweating right now with the leg balances and this type of work, it seems like it's going slower, but it's actually a ton of body work, right? So let's do it again. Let's try and move on a little bit if you can. You can stick with that first sequence that we were doing, or maybe you start getting a pop. So we're gonna take that right leg up, and then we're gonna step that foot wherever it makes sense for you to make a body punch. Now, view is between your hands, because if you're gonna look down, you're gonna do a tumble, right? So we're gonna either go like this, or we're just gonna take a few hops. Nobody's looking for a balance here. What we're looking for is even hips, core working, and coming gently to the ground, right? So we're not booming to the ground, we're coming gently to the ground. When you're ready, come back into child's pose. All right, other side. So you can keep with the first sequence, or you're gonna lift our left leg, take it, and then step it about a third over the way up. Look between your hands, keep your hips even, engage your core for this quiet hop up. Remember, your fingertips are pasted to the ground. That's what's giving you balance. So my legs aren't kicking, it's my core doing the work, right? So wherever you're at, you're gonna do that a few times. And when you're like, I should have done, you're gonna come back into child's pose. And then we're gonna come to stand. Whew, I'm kind of warm there. So we're gonna come back to stand. And then we're gonna take our left foot and really feel solid on that left foot. We're gonna zip up through the belly, just a little bit more balancing here. And then you can take that right foot and place it against your ankle, right? And then we're gonna take our hands to our chest. Now you might be like, all right, I feel like moving on, and that's fine. So you can take that foot against your calf. Don't take it against your knee, but your calf. Keep that right knee moving out. And if you want to move on, we're going to come into tree. Remember, keep your hips even in these type of poses and zip up through the belly and find a focal point. And you can stay here, inhaling fully and exhaling. Your whole body is actually engaged here, right? You can stay here. If you want to move on, you're going to start to look up to the sky, and then exhale, you're going to bend like a tree in the wind, right? So we're in tree pose right now. Inhale, exhaling 1. Inhale, exhaling 2. Inhale, exhaling 3, inhale, exhaling 4, inhale, exhale 5, inhale, go ahead and bring your hands up to the sky, take that knee and face it to the front of the mat, and then exhale, take your hands down, take your legs down, and shake it out. Right foot is solid into the ground here, right? And then we're gonna take that left foot, place it against our ankle. Maybe this is where our tree practice is today. Or else if you wanna move on, take that foot against your calf. If you wanna move on, you can pull that foot up to the inside of that thigh. So your foot is pressing against the thigh and your thigh is pressing against the foot, right? Here's your tree pose. You can always move on. If you fall out, that's totally fine, right? Remember to keep breathing through this whole practice. Deep breath 1, exhale. Deep breath 2, exhale. Deep breath 3, exhale. Deep breath 4, exhale. Deep breath 5, exhale. Whoa. If you're still in tree, go ahead and take that knee to the front of your mat and then drop your arms and your foot down and shake it out. Whew. Lots of work today, right? So we're gonna bend through Malasana and then come down to our bottoms. And then lay here for a second. And when you're ready, we're gonna take our feet up to the sky. Point your feet, so you're flexing and pointing your feet at the same time like Barbie doll feet, right? So it's at a your hips are at a 90-degree angle. And you're just gonna raise up towards your toes and then exhale down. It's a small movement here. Inhale, keep reaching for that. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale. Use your full breaths for each movement. Inhaling 4. Exhale. Inhaling 5. Exhale. Inhaling 6. Exhale. Inhaling 7. Exhale. Inhaling 8. Exhale. Inhaling 9. Exhale. Inhaling 10. Exhale. Go ahead and tug your knees to your chest. See how you feel. And when you're ready, take your feet up to the sky again, flank them. Right, so your legs are gonna feel super active here. And then reach your hands up to the sky, lift your head and shoulders, and then start to take that right shoulder up to that right foot, try to reach it. Exhale, bring it up to the other side. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Inhale 5. Exhale. Inhale 6. Exhale. Inhale 7. Exhale. Inhale 8. Exhale. Inhale 9. Exhale. Inhale 10. Exhale. Hug your knees to your chest. So core work is so important. Like everything that we do for balance, a lot of that has to do with your core holding you and balancing you. So it's very, very important for any poses in yoga, or even just walking down the street, right? So let's do that one more time. Point your feet. Hips are at a 90-degree angle. We're going to start to lift our head and shoulders up to the ground. Then I'm going to reach for my left foot. Exhale. Inhaling 2.
Exhale for the right. Inhale 3, exhale, inhale 4, exhale, inhale 5, exhale, inhale 6, exhale, inhale 7, exhale, inhale 8, exhale, inhale 9, exhale, inhale 10, exhale.
Bend your knees, breathe it out, and then place your feet on the ground. And then make sure you can brush your fingertips against your heels. If you have a block, this is a great place to use the block or roll up a towel even, because this will keep your legs engaged, right, for this back bend. We're just coming up into bridge pose, nothing crazy. Keep hugging that block if you have it. If you don't, think about your knees kind of reaching for the midline, or your thighs reaching for the midline more than anything. You don't want to really knock your knees together. And when you're ready, you're going to roll your shoulders underneath you so that the only things on the floor are your feet, the backs of your arms, your shoulders, and the back of your head. Don't look back and forth in this pose. If you can't see what I'm doing, sit up, look up, and then get back down. It's really hard on your cervical vertebrae to look back and forth, okay? So deep breath 1, exhale. Deep breath 2, exhale. Deep breath 3, exhale. Deep breath 4, exhale. Deep breath 5, exhale. Slowly release, right? Taking each vertebrae down. You can remove the block. And then just kind of windshield wipe your legs. Take your feet about mat distance apart. Windshield wipe your legs. Release a little bit here. And then step your feet on the ground again. Right? Feet are hip distance apart. You should be able to brush your fingertips against your heels. If you have a block, great time to use it. You're gonna hug those, you're gonna feel with this how much your legs work in a back bend, right? That should be working every single time. Start to take your hips up to the sky. Remember, taking the backs of your arms down to the floor, clasping if you have it, and then just taking your hips up to the sky. Your feet are pasted into the floor here. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5, release. Feet are mat width apart, windshield wipe your legs. And then start to take your feet down to the ground again. Taking this block, placing it between the thighs, right? Breathing nice and deep here as we start to slowly take our hips up to the sky, rolling our shoulders underneath us, and then just really getting into this upper back for the back bend. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Inhaling 4. Exhale. Inhaling 5. Exhale, slowly bring it down, release. Knock your knees together and then windshield wipe them from side to side. And then when you're ready, come into happy baby, flexing your feet, taking your knees towards your armpits. And then just staying here, reaching your tailbone for the ground. And when you're ready, kind of rocking back and forth like a happy baby. And then release. Hug your knees to your chest. And when you're ready, roll it up to sit. Just winding down. And just releasing her back a little bit more. So kind of like we did at the beginning of the class, extending our feet, see the difference of where you're at. You can use your strap or a towel here Coming into Paschimottanasana again, feeling solid in your sit bones, engaging through the belly, looking down the length of your nose, and then start to walk forward wherever it makes sense, or taking your strap and using your strap to try to get the top of your head towards the front of your mat. Inhale, exhaling 1. Inhale, exhaling 2. Inhale, exhaling 3. Inhale, exhaling 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Go ahead and walk your way back up. Release your legs, and then coming back into Baddha Konasana here. So taking your heels as close as you can to your hips without compromising your lower back, right? So it might be out further, which is fine. Opening up your feet like a book, really finding length in your spine, getting your knees towards the ground, and then reaching the top of your head towards the front of your mat. Inhale, exhaling 1. Inhale, exhaling 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Go ahead and come on up. And then start to take your legs out into a wide angle. Feel solid on your sit bones. So in a lot of yoga classes, if they have the equipment, they'll put sandbags on the top of your thighs. So think about that. Think about the sandbags on the top of your thighs, but your thighs are rolling out, right? And then you're trying to roll your calves in at the same time because you want your toes actually reaching for the sky and then flexing back towards you. So if you have 2 straps, this is a great place to use it. I do not actually. So you can grab for whatever makes sense. Think about rolling from your hips, not from your lower back, as you extend with a flat back, top of the head reaching for the front of the mat as we take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. What happens if you engage the belly even more? You get further. Inhaling. Exhaling 3. Inhale. Exhaling 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Go ahead and start to come on up. And like we did at the beginning of class, let's see what happens when we start to take this open twist here. So we can take our fingertips behind us. Actually, I think what we did at the beginning of class is we twisted this way. Sorry about that. Take our fingertips behind us, our left fingertips, and then grab that the left thigh with your right hand. Keep that straight spine as we twist towards that left leg. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Deep breath 2. Exhale. Deep breath 3. Exhale. Deep breath 4. Exhale. Deep breath 5. Exhale. So probably got a little bit deeper there. Go ahead and counter twist to the other side. And now let's do this open twist, right? So we're going to sneak that left arm in the front of that left calf as we take that right hand up and over. Keep solid on that sit bone, on that right sit bone. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Keep your feet flexed. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Go ahead and bring it back up. Reaching for the front of your mat again. If you want to grab onto your ankles, if you have 2 straps to take around the bottoms of your feet, this is the time. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Keep reaching with every inhale. And exhale 5. Go ahead and come on up. Legs are still engaged. Taking the right fingertips behind us as we take our left hand to our right thigh. Find length in your spine as you twist to the right side. Inhale. Exhaling 1. Inhale. Exhaling 2. Inhale. Exhaling 3. Inhale. Exhaling 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Go ahead and counter twist to the other side. And then we're going to take and sneak that right arm in front of that right calf or your right thigh And then twist from the belly, trying to shine that chest up to the sky as we take our arm up and over. Deep breath 1. Exhale. Inhaling 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Inhaling 4. Exhale. Inhaling 5. Exhale. Go ahead and come on up. Be very gentle because your hamstrings are probably going to protest you bending your knees here. So grab underneath your thighs for support. Feel a little bit of difference from the beginning of class. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly extend your legs out in front of you. Coming into just another gentle Paschimottanasana for just an inhale. And then just an exhale. And then we're going to slowly start to work our way back down towards the mat. Taking each vertebrae down. And then coming into Shavasana, the reward for your practice, right? Coming into this corpse pose here, closing our eyes, just letting everything go, letting the breath go. We're going to stay here for a couple of minutes and I'll be here to guide you out. When you're ready, start to breathe a little deeper. Bringing life back into your body. Wiggle your fingertips and toes. And then start to circle your ankles and wrists in one direction. And then circle in the other direction. Take a stretch on your next inhale, reaching your fingertips from one side of the mat, and your toes are pointing in the opposite direction. Stretching the body out. And then exhale, take your knees to your chest. Taking a couple of breaths here. So extend your arms overhead. You're going to roll to the right side for more relaxing energy throughout the day, or roll to the left side for a little bit more vigorous energy throughout the day. And just use your arm as a pillow as we come back to focus. Keeping your eyes closed, we're going to work our way up to a seated position. Taking the backs of our hands to our knees. Being conscious, finding your contentment, finding your balance. Taking your hands to your chest. Or thumbs come to your forehead, to your lips, back down to your chest. Bowing forward to see the practice. Namaste. Thanks for joining me, everyone.